welcome to the Morning Shred, brought to you by Snowboards.net. I'm Jenna, I've got AJ here from K2, and we're going to talk a little bit about the K2 National binding. So this is a pretty cool binding. It's got a little bit of different features going on. Tell us a little bit about the auto feature.
So the auto feature, so the National does have the auto chassis, and what that is it's extremely performance oriented, but it does have a little bit of convenience to it. When you put your foot into that binding and you start strapping down your ankle strap, there's actually a cord out rail on the chassis of the binding that does go to the toe strap. So when you start tightening down the ankle, the toe strap tightens down at the same time with it.
Oh, cool.
Now what's nice is, yes, it does just tighten down, but you do have options to adjust how tight or how loose that is actually going to fit. So there is the easy set on the toe strap of the binding, and what that is it allows you to lengthen or shorten the top and bottom piece of that toe strap. So no matter what boot you're riding, what company it is, you can go ahead and adjust that to fit much seamlessly than you can with other toe straps.
That's great. I've ridden plenty of bindings before where the toe strap doesn't fit as tight or as customizable as you'd like it to, but you can really kind of dial it in to really fit your boot exactly how it should.
For sure, yeah, it does give you free range of motion really to fit up to anything, which is going to be huge, especially if you're with this binding. You know, a lot of kids are riding this hard all mountain, but it's really an awesome park binding as well. So when you get a lot of pressure on your toes, you want that toe strap to be holding just the way you set it up.
Cool, and one of the obvious things that's unique about this binding is obviously the high back. Very interesting looking high back. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so the tweak back. So this binding has been really blowing up for us, and it's awesome at high speeds. It really holds stable. It's an entirely 100% urethane high back. So the spine of it's very strong, but when you kind of get grabby with it and you get loose in the air, you start tweaking. That binding follows exactly the way your boot's actually moving. So if you go out and really bone and grab out, it follows the exact shape of it, so you keep your style and your steez really locked in.
Very cool. How about the padding of the binding? Flexible binding, maybe?
So the padding, yeah, so it's a custom caddy,
okay.
Ankle strap, super cush, super comfortable. Same thing, toolless adjustment on that, so you don't have to mess with that if you want to kind of change the adjustment of it. Good mid-range flex. It's easy to press out in, but it does, like I said, hold really strong at high speeds. So it's going to make it, you know, that all-range kind of style binding, but it does excel no matter where you ride it.
Very cool. And then with the footbed, it's canted, correct?
Exactly. One cool thing about that is, so you do cant that footbed in 3 degrees. It's nice to bring that anatomical structure more towards the center of your body, keeping pressure on the outside so you have a good athletic standpoint. But it's also really good in the park because it keeps the outer of your foot based, and it keeps you loaded up. So when you pop, you have an extra spring and you're more naturally platformed.
Which is huge with people really rocking the super wide stances,
For
right?
sure.
It kind of helps with that even more.
Exactly.
Well, there you have it. That's the K2 National binding. Awesome binding for your intermediate to advanced level guy who's really looking for that all-mountain freestyle kind of binding. Great for tweaking out in the park, but also has this ability for taking it at a little bit higher speeds as well. So check it out at snowboards.net, and thanks for watching the Morning Shred.